Well, some people say today's parade in Tulsa honoring Martin Luther King Jr. was one of the best they've seen. The parade route went through the historic Greenwood district, and thousands of people came out in better weather than usual to watch. News on 6 reporter Emery Bryan joins us live with that story. Emery?
Well, Craig, a lot of people were talking about the weather because it is almost always cold and windy for the MLK Day Parade. But today, of course, the weather was just perfect, and because of that, the crowds were a lot larger than usual. Spectators filled the sidewalks around OSU Tulsa where the parade started. Bands from several Tulsa high schools led the way, keeping a rhythm that reverberated down the parade route. The parade wound through the campus, down through Greenwood, and around One Oak Field. That's where Jenica Williams was watching.
I really think that since we're here, I think that the whole thing is about being together, and that blacks aren't better than white and that whites aren't better than black. It's about being equal and being together. So yeah, that's what I think it's about.
Tulsa's first responders were prominent. The police chief marched with some of his officers, the fire chief with a group of firefighters. Tulsa's big employers had floats in the parade, and there were a few celebrities. For many people on the sidelines, the size of the parade and the spirit of the crowd was inspirational.
It feels good to be out with the kids and enjoying this moment due to the fact of the history that it signifies. Being the fact that our peoples, our ancestors marched and did this, and this is a joy for me.
Though he would have liked to see the parade go down Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, City Councilor Jack Henderson thought it was one of the best parades he'd seen.
I hope that everybody join together and try to make Tulsa one city instead of the tale of two cities.
Now, one spectator we talked to today mentioned how symbolic she thought the parade was of how Tulsa deals with race. All these different groups, all sorts of stripes coming together to deal with an issue, to talk about issues about race in a very peaceful and celebratory way. Reporting live, Emery Bryan, News on 6.